Well, breaking news for the first playoff game. You look over our shoulders here, it's the Sudurpaschim Royals who have vaulted into that grand final, the first side to get there, and they've done it in really the easiest of fashions. They've completely and utterly turned it around, having gone down to a very heavy defeat, defeated with 8 overs to spare in the group stages, to allow the Kings to advance their net run rate to get into tonight's first v second clash. They've blitzed them away. They were simply sensational, every one of them. But the man there with number 7 on his back, Binod Bhandari, you're going to see if we can get a word with him in a moment. He's at it again, second leading run scorer in the competition, and somehow the great statesman of cricket here in Nepal, who's been there, done it and seen it all, was at his best. He anchored the innings beautifully. I thought he played ever so well. We felt it might have been 5 or 10 runs short. We thought 160 was going to be a par score, but he ended up getting them up to 155. Good cameos from Aarif Sheikh, a little impact from Harmeet Singh too with the bat. And how do they do it, the Royals? Jagat Samata, he's the super coach. I really think he is Nepal's answer to Pupadu Dasanayaka, the associate coaching maestro that he is. He's turned it all around. He's lost 2 of his key linchpins in terms of Josh Brown and Chris Lynn, brought replacements in for them. They didn't have necessarily a big impact on the game, Mukhtar Ahmed and Sheldon Jackson, but certainly he's done enough to bring that team together, and I think it was an absolute masterpiece of coaching, a master plan if you will, leaving Scotty Kuggeleijn out and then getting him back into the team. We're going to have to walk this way because some of the covers are coming onto the ground. I can't explain how cold it is here. It is freezing. So we're going to keep it pretty brief, but the Sudurpaschim Royals, they deserve to go into that grand final. They were outstanding during the group stages, and I thought they were quite brilliant this evening. They ended up bowling the Kings out for 78. Being honest with you, the game was done within 7 balls of the chase because it was a chaotic, a frantic, an insane start to the chase. Sam Heaslett played at a ball I didn't think he needed to go that hard at. It was nowhere near short enough to pull. He spooned it up to Dipender Singh Airi, and then the most bizarre dismissal. Martin Guptill got his head down. I think there was so much noise around this ground, Faf du Plessis and himself couldn't hear each other. Du Plessis never even looked for the single, and you saw his reaction. He just held his arm out going, "Where are you going?" Guptill ran all the way down, almost punched gloves with Du Plessis, and Isham Pandey held his nerve at backward point to effect that run out. And then the very first ball then for Narambata, who took what was without doubt the catch of the tournament, an unbelievable catch down right on the boundary rope, athletically going backwards, falling over, flicking it back in. That catch has already gone viral online. I nearly lost my voice from my "oh, what a catch" as it was held. But he was dismissed first ball, and within those 7 balls, well, the chase was all but done. The Kings were 3 for 3. Faf du Plessis played well, but the reality was nobody gave him any support really of any kind whatsoever. Delanga hit a couple of boundaries towards the end, but ultimately it was a very, very big win for the Sudurpaschim Royals, who are rightly the first team into that grand final. The Kings will rebounce. They've got too much class and quality. I wonder will they think about getting Munsey back into the 11 because of the factor of the spinners that they're going to face from either Kathmandu or the Lumbini Lions, who'll come into action tomorrow evening. It's a very, very satisfied group of men in yellow up there, and rightly so, because they were brilliant this evening. Jagat Samata, you are a star. Special mention for Abinash Bohara, who's gone to 16 wickets. Golden cap has gone into his head. And I thought Sandeep Lamachani, who bowled excellently this evening. The Royals just played him so well. They refused to give him any wicket-taking opportunities. I think he bowled 4 overs for 16, which on any other day you'd think, well, the batters haven't done enough against him, but they game planned it out. They made sure that they didn't allow the leg spinner, the star leg spinner, into the game. So it is now Bohara at the top of the wicket-taking charts, and Bhandari, he might just catch Adam Rossington at the top of the run-scoring charts. He may be 35, but he's playing some of the best cricket of his career, and I love that little smile on his face. Wasn't too sure about his little show and go for the run-out. Maybe take the veils off quicker next time. I think he will in the final. Fans were excellent this evening. Fantastic first game of the playoffs. We got a really good one to look forward to tomorrow. That'll be the Kathmandu Gorkhas taking on the Lumbini Lions. We'll be live from 3:45 p.m. Local time. 4 p.m. the game starts. Come and join us then.